What I've started out with here is some video clips of how we thought they were cute and how we created our own problem. Steve. Doesn't give her the food. It's pretty demanding.
Easier to pet the raccoon, right?
Yep. Our family of raccoons. Now we have a whole family. I think it's a mama and a papa and two babies, maybe a sister and a brother. And the fun times with raccoons, I think you get the idea that we thought it was very interesting. But then some side effects started happening. I put in a pool, and in the pool I put some goldfish, and like 13 small goldfish, and one by one they disappear. And plants that Judy put into the pool, they just get all torn up and thrown out. Judy's garden, one night totally got thrashed. Not that they ate anything, they just tore it up. Knocked down all the corn, and these things started being a nuisance. Smart things. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. What are you about to see is another one of our episodes on the art of trapping raccoons. Now, we built several different traps, and most of them have been successful. The latest one we call a smart trap, and I'll explain why we call it the smart trap. But basically, the raccoons seem to be able to get out of most traps. I've had them take traps such as the fish and game traps, and to turn them on their side, drag them for 10 feet, enter the trap so that they don't set the trap off, eat the food, and get away. I've seen them get into the fish and game trap. There's no way to do that without closing the trap doors, and yet the food will be gone and there won't be a raccoon there. And that only means that a raccoon on the outside can't open the door and let the other raccoon out. And since those little buggers have regular 5-finger hands, they're perfectly capable of doing anything that a human is within the limits of their own brain power. So we have in the smart trap that is virtually foolproof, I have lost 1 or 2 raccoons, and so we're going to try an experiment here to set up a videotape to run tonight to hopefully be able to catch one in the act of being trapped, and even better than that, hopefully getting out of the trap so we can learn a little bit. This particular, we should be able to get pictures, and we'll just run the floodlights outside all night, run this on LP, long play, and then hopefully within a 6-hour time frame catch the raccoons at their work. Trap, because unlike most traps where an animal walks over a trip lever or something of that sort, in this particular case the animal has to open a can of food, which means that I'm not going to catch possums and cats and squirrels and things like that. So we'll open this up and show you how this works. Back here is the access to the feed part and where the food is stored. And in here we have a bolted down can that we can put food in. And when we bring this old license plate over here to cover it, this is a California plate that is doubled over, and then it hides the food. However, as you can see, the raccoon in this case has bent this doubled over license plate almost in half, which I will have to now straighten. It's also got numerous teeth marks on it. The entire trap is fairly well chewed up at this point. In fact, there's a pile of wood that came out of the trap. where the raccoon has just gone around the whole trap and chewed everywhere trying to find some way to get out. You can see where they've bent it up. It's bolted down, so they can't be bent any more than that, but it's been, actually there's teeth marks right through the metal. So that's how really tenacious these little guys are. Okay, now I've bent the license plate back so it's fairly well covers the bowl of food. And by the way, every raccoon I've ever trapped has always eaten all the food. That comes first. But basically, the raccoon must lift this to activate the mechanism. Now, the mechanism is made out of half-inch 4130 aircraft tubing. Anything less than that, the raccoon would just bend it and break it. And this whole mechanism works up here in this kind of fashion. So now I'll arm the mechanism and show you how this works. As we were showing the mechanism that moves up and down, that's fine, but we have a rod here that fits into this flat portion of the tubing and keeps the rod underneath the door and keeps that spring sprung, and then when the rod is moved, it goes like that, opens the door. So now we'll arm it and take a picture of that happening. Now we also have this this rod here that is off set up so it's sort of off center and goes down and acts as a positive block to the door not opening. Now we'll arm that thing. The plate, the rod down here is going to turn up, and of course that makes the rod go down, pulls this down, and then releases this rod. So we'll just get the camera on. Yeah, we got the camera on. So now we'll just do this. And it's that simple. And there he's stuck in there, can't get out. Take this door and close these little clips. Put some little bolts through here just to keep it secure. And we're ready to set the trap. Well, the trap is now totally armed. We're ready to go. And I'll just try and zoom in here. I don't know if there's enough light, but just show you this is galvanized metal the size of air duct stuff, and you can see teeth marks right through it, torn up completely. In this next clip, we see the raccoons actually getting in the trap operating, and number 11. So number 11's ready for drop-off. We have to be a little careful when we're letting this guy go because we never know exactly what they're going to do. Like the postman said, one of them attacked and bit one of his buddies. So we're just going to hope that he's going to go other than at us. Yeah, we weren't fast enough with the camera to get him coming out of the trap. But boy, oh boy. Oh well, that would have been a good one because he was coming at me. He was coming at me. Oh man, look at that license plate. Look what he's done to that license plate. he has bent that license plate over double.